Hey, yo, check it. Hey yo fam, what is up? You are back. This is the weekly outlook and prediction, and it's an absolute banger. We're going to be looking at the crypto pump short squeeze that we are seeing. We're also going to be looking at liquidity drying up for AMC and show you evidence and knowledge of that and what I think is going to be coming, because the macro is tracking and we are on track, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be breaking down this week what we're going to see on the micro and looking at the bigger picture so we can keep our heads on straight. Let's go ahead and look at the charts, facts, data for SPY, Bitcoin, and so much more. Let's go.
Yo fam, what is up? You are back for another video with Datazero. I'm actually recording this live right now, so if you're watching this live, man, I truly appreciate it. If you can, just drop a like and subscribe on the channel, help the channel grow. This video is not financial advice, should not be taken as such. This is your weekly outlook and prediction for stocks and crypto, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be for the week of March 3rd into March 7th. So March 3rd into March 7th. Let's go ahead and break it down. AMC, GME, stock, and crypto market. Now, if you haven't seen, I posted about all of this stuff. And again, I was live. So if you got to see the live, I appreciate it. But if you're watching the video, I appreciate it as well. Crypto made a massive move to the upside, short squeeze to the upside. Literally got squeezed to the upside. Open interest, if you would have looked at this chart before the move to the upside, it would have been all red and people were shorting BTC, expecting it to crash. BTC started to move up and then literally created a short squeeze. This happens in Bitcoin all the time. So Bitcoin is making a major move to the upside. We're going to cover that here in the end of the video during the crypto section. Right now, we got some exciting things going on for AMC. I talked about this as well and tweeted about this. Make sure you follow me on Twitter/X. It helps me out a lot. It's in the comment section description down below. And right here's the name as well. But billions in treasury FTDs. The data indicates huge liquidity issues for shorts going into 2025. In 2021, the highest FTDs barely hit 30 billion. Just a few months ago, FTDs reached a record-breaking and consistent 42 to 76 billion range. Okay, this is huge. All right, this is also showing that the macro is playing out where I talked about SPY potentially pulling out. We're also pulling back. You can see that GDP is starting to fade. Okay, GDP is contracting. Inflation is not going away, so the economy is contracting. GDP is going down. SPY looks like it's potentially topping out, but I'm going to get to this in a second. SPY is going to see a rally, but it's potentially topping out. And if SPY tops out on top of all of these things, with all of these liquidity issues, that's when AMC will see true price discovery. AMC and GME doesn't see true price discovery unless shorts have liquidity issues. And it looks like if SPY pulls back, even more problems, even more liquidity issues will occur. We'll see margin calls, and AMC and GME could be set up in a very good position to see a move to the upside. I believe something is brewing in the background, in my personal opinion, and the fundamental data is starting to show that. Also, AMC is starting to improve fundamentally. We just got a good earnings, so things are looking good. GameStop also improving fundamentally. If GameStop buys Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, it would absolutely go insane. We had seen some speculation for GameStop when they potentially announced that they would be buying crypto. GameStop with this potential double bottom. AMC with a potential double bottom as well. So you can see that we have this bottom one, bottom two, which could lead into a inverse head and shoulders. You have your shoulder here, your head here, and the shoulder here, which could see AMC bottoming and pushing to the upside greatly. So if all of these things happen, where AMC starts going up, GME starts going up, as SPY starts pulling back, and liquidity dries up, we truly could see AMC get in a position to see a mega move to the upside again. Now, that's in the future. SPY, I believe, is actually about to have a rally for a couple weeks. I'm going to break that down here in the SPY section, so make sure you watch that. But I do believe we are in the final stages where SPY is going to top out, and we're going to start seeing the pull back. And then again, that's going to cause liquidity issues where AMC and GME can see true price discovery. Now, as far as the technicals for this week are concerned, I am expecting a green week here for AMC. I think this double bottom on the micro is going to play out, which potentially could play out into the inverse head and shoulders. If we break above the key level of 336, that means the inverse head and shoulders on the macro is playing out, and we're going to see a nice move to the upside. As far as the micro is concerned, so the smaller time frame, what we need to see here on tomorrow or Tuesday, we need to see AMC get back above 336, okay? That's all we really need to worry about. What I think is going to be happening here on Monday, I think we'll see some consolidation, break down below 331 using about 330, 328 as support, and then pushing up towards 336. If we break above 336, we can head towards 350. And if we break above 350, we can start doing the inverse head and shoulders around that 350, 363 area. So the main thing right now we're worried about on AMC is breaking above 336 with the micro double bottom. Bottom one, bottom two. We do have these sell walls here at about 332 to 338. They are trying to push us down, but we could see bullish momentum push to the upside, as I believe we're actually going to see a little bit of a tailwind for AMC and GME, because SPY and the overall market is going to be rallying, in my personal opinion. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC. As far as the numbers are concerned, you can see here AMC short interest sitting at 8.73%. We want to see that go up if possible. They are shorting heavily, 4.3 million short shares at time of recording. They did have 10 million short shares, then they just disappeared. You can see they shorted heavily here right around that time where the 10 million occurred. I actually did a video on it. Cost to borrow is staying steady, but right now starting to flatten out, 0.45% at time of recording. Again, 4.7 million short shares at Chart Exchange reporting, and FinTel reporting 4.3. I think Chart Exchange is a little bit better right now, so 4.7 is probably where they're at time of recording. GME short shares available to borrow is 2.8. I'm just going to quickly look into the options chain here for GME and just see we are stacked with calls to the call side here for GME. I'm going to quickly look here for AMC, and we are stacked to the call side here for AMC as well for the expiration coming up. So I believe we're going to see a bullish week here for AMC and GME. GME technicals, as far as we're concerned, it is tracking with my prediction that I've been having here for a few videos now. GME making a double bottom, okay? I believe GME is in the process of bottoming out. We had this huge rally to 34.40. It's coming down. I think it's finding a bottom here. We're making a double bottom, bottom one, bottom two. We need to see GME break above and hold 25.15. If we break and hold 25.15, we can move towards 25.67. And if we break and hold 25.67, that's confirmation that GME is indeed bottoming and going to start pushing back up towards 26, 28, maybe even $30. But I believe that GME is actually ultimately what it's doing is bottoming here from this rally, this huge rally to the upside. I believe it's bottoming, and it's actually going to form a bottom where that gives it momentum to push up to make a new high. I've seen some people were saying they were hoping they sold here. And again, you maybe could have took profits and bought down here, but you never know when or if you would have bought the bottom. I believe GME is going to be pushing up, in my personal opinion. Macro shows, again, when in doubt, zoom out. Breaking out of a macro falling wedge. We also have green monthly MACD and momentum building. We also have a buy signal here on the super trend on the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame. So these are all very bullish things for GME, and I think we're actually going to make an overall uptrend and go into a potential bull run here for GME, or a massive move to the upside if the market starts to pull back. Again, GME is very similar to Volkswagen, as Volkswagen was trending up as the market was trending down. Again, we did see a little bit of capitulation when the market capitulated, but it still led to a short squeeze. So again, I'm not telling anyone what to do, but you never know what could happen. So the stocks could literally capitulate before squeezing. So you have to do your own research. Me personally, I'm going to be holding until I see a bigger move to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC and GME. GME green week, AMC green week. Let's go ahead and move into SPY in the overall stock market, and then we'll move into BTC and then crypto, and then wrap up this video. So as far as SPY is concerned, I think SPY is going to be rallying. I think we're going to see a green week for SPY. I think SPY is going to be pushing up quite hard. You can actually see double bottom as well for SPY. Bottom one, bottom two, it's holding this key level. It just broke to the upside. Huge pump to the upside. I actually called this out in the Discord. Again, if you want to get into the Discord, hit me up on my email, DataZeroOfficial5. It's $100 for a lifetime invite. I put out plays, technicals, called this out there. We're going to get a big pump. Some people were saying they paid out over 1,000% in options. So again, it literally pays for itself within just one play in some instances. But this is what we're looking at for SPY. I think we're going to push up. I have a few price targets here, and I did talk about it extensively in the Discord. And if you are in the Discord, I have a trade set up for you already. But you guys can see 596.80 is price target number one, 598.72, and then 694. Those are all support and resistance. I believe SPY will be heading towards these levels. I think it's going to go up towards as high as 694 as early as this week. I think we're going to see a decent rally to the upside for SPY. I believe SPY is in the topping out process. I'm just going to briefly explain it. That way this video doesn't get too long, but I have explained this in other videos right now, and I broke it down on the live stream. So if you're watching the video, watch the live stream because I broke it down on the live stream quite well. But right now, SPY is in the flattening out process of the bearish divergence. In my personal opinion, I could be wrong. I could be a little bit wrong with the timing. RSI trending down, price trending up, okay? You can see that SPY is flattening out, had this wick to the upside. It bled 1 and 2 weeks. If we go ahead and look at a similar technical, I'm not saying SPY is Bitcoin. I'm just showing you similar technical setup that we had here. A very bullish run, 4K all the way up to 65K. No one thought it could ever stop. It could ever end. Bearish divergence, RSI trending down, price trending up, just the same way SPY, people say it will never end, could never stop. Had a wick to the upside during the flattening out process, bled 1, bled 2 weeks. Then it rallied, absolutely pumped, 1 week and 2 weeks. I believe we're going to see something similar here for SPY. If we get a lower low or lower high on SPY, that is confirmation that we probably will see more downside. We can see confirmation building as well because MACD here on the weekly time frame is building bearish extreme. It's like it's growing even deeper. Dark red right here, or bright red right here, showing a lot of bearish volume. So what I'm expecting is a potential recovery rally here for SPY, rallying up. If we make the lower high, that would be a potential signal that I am correct, and we were going to see a correction down after maybe a week or two of rallying. That's just basically the summary of it. You can see this bullish hammer candle. This is actually looking pretty bullish. I think we're going to see a rally to the upside for SPY. It's going to be a very green week for SPY this week, and then potentially making a lower high and then pulling back. But I could be wrong. We could make a higher high because of the bearish divergence, or I could be wrong off with the timing because SPY isn't necessarily flattening out. But with the technicals that I'm watching, I think I'm right with the timing and everything, but it's not necessarily flat yet. It still has a little bit uptrend, so we could see a little bit more time before it pulls back. But I believe that we are actually going to see a week or two of rally, which is going to lead to a deeper correction. So we are literally weeks away from this potential correction. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. But this is what I'm looking at for SPY. As far as right now this week, I'm looking at a green week for SPY, heading high as possibly 694. I put out detailed trade in the Discord talking about what we could see. As far as Monday is concerned, I think we will see a pre-market rally, then a pullback, possibly down to like 592.89. So you'll probably see some excitement and then a drop down, and then but I think as the week goes on, you'll see continued upside. Now we do have some things to worry about that could cause some bearishness in the later half of the week, but ISM is coming out. These are all 3-star data drops. We got that coming out on Monday. We also have ISM PMI on Wednesday. Then we have the big one, unemployment, is going to be coming out on Friday. We also have a speech from the Fed chair, which is huge, and non-farm payrolls as well. That's why I believe Friday could be a little bit more bearish, but I believe you're going to see SPY trend up for most of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, potentially see bearishness, but I think you're going to see an uptrend most of this week. Again, you could start topping out towards the later half of the week. This is what I'm looking at for SPY in the overall stock market. Let's go ahead and move into BTC and crypto and wrap up this video. So Bitcoin and crypto, okay? Bitcoin absolutely pumping to the upside. We're getting possible legislation for the Bitcoin strategic reserve. This is why I think we could see Bitcoin decouple if we do see a crash. Again, we could still see an initial sell-off with the overall market, but I believe it would lead to a spring to the upside. This is just my personal opinion. I'm extremely bullish on BTC, and I do hold BTC and crypto for full disclosure. You can see that Bitcoin is getting that short squeeze that I talked about in the beginning of the video, okay? Bitcoin dominance is still extremely high, but this is starting to look like what I was going to be saying, that we would see a flush out, then a move to the upside. And if Bitcoin can maintain above this 91.6K level and start moving back towards 100K, there's a potentiality that it could blast off past this previous high, and that could send us into altcoin season. I talked about a potential altcoin seasoning happening around March, April, May. That would be the beginning of it. In the macro, I talked about this over a year ago. Potentially, this is what we're seeing now, okay? If we do see Bitcoin start to move up, we do need to see Bitcoin to move up for this to happen. But Bitcoin is holding the key level of 91.6K, and we want to see if it can continue to hold that level. Right now, RSI is moving into the overbought territory, so I'm expecting to see a pullback. 91.6K is the key level. If we lose that, we could see a potential flush back to the downside. But right now, Bitcoin is holding and consolidating and potentially getting ready to move back towards 100K. If we can break back into 100K, we could literally blast off to a much newer high, as we've been consolidating in this range for quite some time now. So this consolidation could lead us, especially with these retests of these lows, could lead us to moving much, much higher. And I believe by the end of 2025, Bitcoin and all of the cryptocurrency market is going to be way, way higher. XRP is going to be over $3. Bitcoin potentially going as high as 120, 130, maybe even much, much higher. You can see as far as Bitcoin rainbow chart is concerned, we are in the buy zone. That's why I kept saying Bitcoin and crypto dips are for buying. You can see that is definitely proven right here. Some coins is like Cardano ADA up over 100% from the lows. Again, Cardano ADA is one of the key coins that I talked about, that I said is going to be doing very, very well in this altcoin season. Up over 100% from the lows, up over 68% today alone. Bitcoin is up 10%, Ethereum up 13%, up 20% from the lows. Again, key coins, XRP, Cardano ADA, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I don't necessarily suggest meme coins. I don't give any financial suggestions or advice, but I suggest you would probably want to stay from meme coins if you were me, okay? If you were me, you would want to stay away from meme coins. Meme coins are not the way to go, in my personal opinion. I know they can seem very, very tempting with gains, but ladies and gentlemen, they can literally lead you wrecked. Even Trump's coin literally got rug pulled. All meme coins get rug pulled, and it's not even because of the person making it all the time. There's different mechanics, there's snipers, there's different types of traders that do manipulation and stuff like that. It's out of the person's control, okay? So meme coins always end bad. Stick to top quality projects, in my personal opinion. Again, nothing you hear on this is financial advice for you. This is just my personal opinion and my research and my due diligence. But as far as crypto is concerned, I'm thinking we're going to see a bullish continuation to the upside. We just need to hold that 91.6K here on BTC. Crypto is going to continue to follow Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin does get that blast off move to the upside, that could send us into the altcoin season that I was talking about coming over a year ago, March, April, May, as we start to move into that. And then if altcoin season comes, you'll see your favorite altcoin go absolutely bananas. But right now, Bitcoin dominance is still extremely high, coming down a little bit, but it's still extremely high. You would need to see Bitcoin dominance under 50% to confirm altcoin season. But right now, again, crypto dips are for buying. Crypto looking very, very good. Let's see if we can hold the line. And if so, there is a bright future ahead. But regardless of what happens, I believe that if we've seen a pullback, it's just providing more opportunities. And remember, they're going to always try to shake you out of your BTC and your other crypto because they can't print it like other things. They have to make you sell it. So HODL crypto, in my personal opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, this was your weekly outlook and prediction. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, okay? I appreciate you. Thank you all for everything. You guys went crazy with the super chats on a live stream, so I truly appreciate that as well. If you guys want to tune in for the live stream tomorrow, tune in. Even if you're at work, I don't care if you don't chat or anything. Everybody tuning in, that helps me out a lot, so I appreciate it if y'all could tune in. And as always, y'all, I appreciate y'all for allowing this to be my job. Have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace.
All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this, and I appreciate you if you watch the end of the video, because so people watching the end, and that helps me out immensely. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace.